All right, friends, so today we're going to be doing our portraits. And remember, our portraits are going to be considered our worm eye portraits because we're pretending we're worms in the ground looking up at ourselves. So you're going to be drawing nice and big today. That's our goal. Our goal is to draw nice big lines and shapes that really fill up that paper. Okay, so you're going to be using a pencil, everybody, but so that we all can see, I am going to be using a Sharpie marker, all right? But at your seat, you're using a pencil. The first thing we're going to do is start with the nose of our portrait. So we're going to do an upwards curve, and that's got to come a little bit below the top of our paper. So it's up a little higher. And it looks just like an upside down U. Now we're going to draw a circle that goes around and meets to the other side. Try to keep it the same on both sides, just do your best. So this is a really big stretched out U that meets both sides of that first one we drew. I'm going to do some filled in dots because that's going to be my nose. And then you're going to do your hair. So Miss Plummer, I try to draw my hair medium length because that's kind of what mine is. Think about if you have curly hair, how you could show that with lines. If you have straight hair, think about your hair, and we're going to draw that coming off of here. So Miss Plummer's just she's got a little bit of wave to her hair. She's going to draw this. Now, we wouldn't see our ears because our ears are flipped behind, and since this is a worm eye view and we're looking upwards, we only see our chin. All right, and now we're going to do our mouth. So we're going to come below our nose, and we're going to do a line that comes across like this, and our mouth is really wide open because guess what we are trying to do? Catch some snowflakes on our tongue. So now I'm going to do a U that connects to both sides of that line, and then I'm going to do a curve like this for my tongue with a line that goes down the middle. Then we're going to do a line that comes across like this, and we're going to draw some vertical lines within that horizontal line we just drew. If you want to give yourself a little chin, you can go in and do another curve below this. All right, friends, so here we go. We have that done. If you want to really want to draw some ears, because maybe we could see the bottom of them, they're just going to be curves like this, and then it's up to you if you want to draw. Miss Plummer is going to draw some. Okay, so I'm going to draw some earrings off of those. And now I'm going to do a scarf, my friends. So below my neck, my chin, I'm going to draw a line here, and I'm going to draw another line on this side. I tried to keep them the same length. Now I'm going to do a line that goes across. Okay, and I'm going to draw the bottom of my coat. So I'm going to do a curve that goes from the corner of this side and meets to the bottom of my page, and same thing over here. Now you want your scarf to look like it has that piece that hangs below it, so you can draw that hanging below, or you could have it coming out on the side like Miss Plummer. So I'm going to come and do an angled diagonal line, and another diagonal line here with a zigzag that meets. Okay, friends, we're going to think of some line that we want to repeat within our scarf because we're making patterns like we've been practicing. So from our chin to the bottom of our scarf, you're going to think of a line. I did straight lines in this one. Maybe I want to do wavy in here. So think of a line that you would like to do, and I want you to repeat it. In art, that means it happens over and over within your scarf. All right, now that we have that done, we are going to think about what's our jacket need. Does it have any pockets? Does it have buttons? How is your jacket zipped or closed? I don't have buttons on my jacket, but I really just feel like drawing buttons, and that's okay. I'm going to do that. So we're not going to do any of the patterns yet and details. We're just thinking about little pieces that pull that jacket together. If it has a hood, you can draw a hood. So Miss Plumber's gonna do a line that comes down, and then I'm gonna draw some buttons, but you can do a zipper instead. And then I do have a pocket on mine, so I am gonna draw a pocket. I'm also gonna do some lines for your arms. Okay, now we're gonna think of a shape that we're gonna repeat over and over throughout our jacket. It does not have to look like your real life jacket. You can design this jacket how you would like. In here, I did hearts over and over, but in here, I think I'm gonna come up with a different shape. I'm gonna do polka dots. So I'm gonna do circles. They don't have to all be the same size, but I'm gonna keep mine the same size. I just ask that you think of one shape that you're going to repeat. And remember in art, repeating means it happens more than once. All right, friends, that's looking great. We're now gonna go in and color, and you're gonna need to push a little bit harder on your crayons to get it to show up on our blue paper. So remember, you wanna hold your crayons close to the tip, and we're gonna have a lot of coloring to do, so you might need to take some hand rest. But just because this is a nice big picture does not mean that I should rush it. So I'm outlining the shape like I always do, and then filling it in with nice circles. You might want to do longer circles because these are big shapes we drew. All right, friends, I'm gonna keep going. I now wanna go in that scarf, and I wanna do a color pattern. So I'm gonna change my color every other stripe in that scarf. You'll notice that some colors are gonna come up a little bit better on that construction paper than others, and that's a-okay. So remember, I outline it first, fill it in, do some circles, go in different directions, back and forth. All right, friends, so when you're done, you should have something that looks like this for your coloring of your person. If you would like to add some snowflakes in the background, all you have to do is use a white crayon, and you're gonna go in and you're gonna do a straight line that goes vertical, a straight line that goes horizontal, so you make a T, a lowercase t, and then we're gonna do a line that goes and crosses between it in that direction, and then one in this direction. You can add other little details like arrows at the end. You can even do some little snowflakes that look like just little filled in circles. You can add some snow hanging off your scarf if you want to, friends, or off your shoulders. So really go in, add what you would like to add to the background with your white crayon.